be playing with my dolls forever and forever and forever.
Whoa, the chat room has gotten massive all of a sudden. Here, let me see if I can fix you guys. So, this is the 13th doll, a game I picked up a very long time ago, but I've actually never even played until now. It's a fan game based on The Seventh Guest. If you don't know what The Seventh Guest is, it was basically just a marathon of puzzles set in a haunted house about a crazed toy maker who made a deal with the devil. It was one of the very first CD-ROM games ever made. It was probably the second or third CD-ROM game that we ever bought. This was way back in the day. CD-ROMs had just become a thing. So much so that you had to put the CDs in what's called a CD caddy, which is essentially like basically, imagine just putting the CD back in its case, like a jewel case, and then putting the entire jewel case into the computer. That's what a CD caddy kind of was. Nowadays, you can just stick the disc in a slot, and it just eats the disc and starts spinning up. And sometimes there's a tray that comes out, and you put it in the tray. No, this was you had to put it in a little. You had to put it in a big CD caddy and put it in there, and yeah. For the time, even the notion of having any kind of full motion video in a game was just astonishing. This did not happen. It was basically like this and Myst. Yeah, the sky is indeed spinning. Alright, let's go. Let me fix the size of the chat room. Yeah, it basically made it into a big floppy disk. As for the Seventh Guest itself, that and Myst were basically the only games that my dad ever liked to play, and my dad is not a gamer at all. But he loved Myst, and he loved the Seventh Guest. He likes puzzle games, kind of. But yeah, that was one of the few gaming experiences we ever really got to bond over was the Seventh Guest. So it's easy to see why there's been an entire game made by fans, I guess. I don't know if it's licensed or not, but I would find it hard to believe if they didn't somehow get a license or permission to do this, if they were able to basically literally put the Seventh Guest in the title of the game. I mean, obviously, probably not made by the same studio as it says it's by the fans, but yeah. If anything, this is certainly going to be made by people who are hoping to be kind of faithful to the tone and maybe even the jankiness of the original game. We'll see. Not jankiness, cheesiness, because let's just put it this way: as I said, full motion video in games was not relatively new. It was new. The acting and presentation, it was not good. It was interlaced to hell and back. The acting itself was, again, this was around about the first time we ever had people, acting in front of a green screen and nothing else. So I don't know. I don't know what we're in for, but we're in for puzzles. I know that.
Stauff built a house and filled it with his toys. 7 guests arrived one night. Their screams the only noise. Blood inside the library. Blood right up the wall. Scurrying round the haunted house. My, the guests took deadly falls. But brave young Tad climbed the attic stairs, facing many a fright. His sacrifice freed countless souls, released into the moonlit night. And while Tad's life perished with them, there's one thing you should know. Though he saved so many others,
The 11th hour did blow.
Won't let him go.
This right here is better quality video than anything in the 7th guest. By far. Oh yeah, they're definitely trying to replicate the cheese. May the rats eat your eyes! When I mentioned the 11th hour, that was the sequel to the 7th guest. It wasn't good. Do we have to break out of the sanitarium? It seems not. Kind of feels Tim Burton-y now. Okay.
31 years I've worked at this asylum.
That's a long time. No wonder you want to retire.
I put in enough time. You know, I was a lot like you when I started here. Fresh out of med school, young, bright-eyed, naive. Just had to prove something to the world.
You could basically see the outline of the green screen around them.
It was my mother, actually.
They did that on purpose.
When I
You
was
can
13,
blend the
she
edges of
started
that so
having
much
these
better today.
Breakdowns. It's hard to watch. Really made me want to help people.
Well, take my advice. Do not follow my path. You don't want to waste years of your life on a bunch of hopeless patients.
Hopeless. You think these patients are...
Absolutely hopeless. Don't fool yourself. They're crazies. Every one of them. For example, this one, Tad Gorman. Now, young Tad is convinced that he's trapped in old man Stahl's haunted mansion. and he's having to relive the same night.
This is just what you want to hear from your doctor right outside your door.
It's absurd. Fortunately, he's not going to be visiting any haunted mansions anytime soon. He's going to be staring at these padded walls for the rest of his life.
I'm a good doctor.
When can we see this patient?
Well, the nurses ordinarily handle the rounds, but since we're here, we can stop by and see exactly what I mean.
Come on, he's good for a laugh. Hey weirdo. Hey freak. See any haunted mansions lately?
Oh, it looks like he's asleep. We can come back another time.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Evan, please, we should let him sleep.
You don't seem to understand. This is our show. We call the shots, not the patients. And don't call me Evan. It's Dr. Thornfield.
Dr. Thornfield, it can wait.
As you wish. You've got a lot to learn, boy. You can't just bend to the patient's whim. You're not going to last a minute here.
Son, you gotta get in touch with how we do medicine around here. It's not about curing patients. It's about abusing them until they feel better!
Tad?
No. No, not again.
Tad? Hello, Tad?
Why can't you just leave me alone? What do you want from me?
Oh, you know the answer to that, Tad. You left us all behind in that mansion. Abandoned us. Alone. Frightened. Helpless.
I'm sorry. What was I supposed to
They're
do?
breaking the 180 rule
I
here.
was lucky to get out myself. I don't even know how I made it out of there alive.
Well, until you go back there, until you return to the Stoff Mansion and make things right, I'll be coming to visit you.
I can't go back. I'm stuck here. I
Oh,
can't.
but that's not true, Tad. At this very moment, there's a new doctor roaming these halls. You can trust him. He'll help you leave this place. And then you can return to the mansion and finish what you started.
More puzzles.
First, I have something to show you.
What? What is it?
Trust Dr. Richmond.
She turned into a firefly.
Richmond?
Well, he vanished before the background did.
Where's your officer here, Dr. Richmond?
Well, thank you. I'm anxious to put my studies to work here.
Did you see
particularly
that?
The use of modern technique and hypnosis if possible.
You don't seem to understand what I just told you. These patients cannot be cured.
We keep them in here until they die.
Isolate and restrain them if they don't conform. These are lost causes, Doctor.
On weekends, we beat them with a hose.
Or mark my words, you're going to end up on the wrong side of these cell doors, strapped into a straitjacket. Good day.
I said good day. Oh my god, I get to choose a character? Okay, who am I? Oh, this isn't like the seventh guest. The seventh guest had you locked down to like you had to. You couldn't move your mouse like this, or you couldn't move your viewpoint. Why is everyone not like Tad? Is it the hat? It must be the hat. The walls look like they're made of gore.
Tad Gorman, the patient from earlier. I wonder what's in his file.
What the? The paper can be forced to continue unfolding in the same direction. Okay, so I can go only one direction.
Don't feel bad. A lot of men can't do it the first time.
It can be forced to continue unfolding in the same direction. Oh. Okay, alright. So if I do this, it'll keep going up.
Wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance.
I was gonna go down though. Oh, okay, keep going. Okay, good.
That must be very embarrassing.
Well, crap. Okay, we gotta work backwards here. So we gotta hit this here and then go up. But how? This is hard for me to visualize. I'm not very good at this kind of thinking.
least you're street smart. Sesame Street smart.
Hey, what's wrong with Sesame Street?
Oh.
I thought that would stop
Someone
there.
must have changed the locks on your key to success.
I thought it would stop.
I guess I need to start over.
Did I just make this mistake? No.
I'll get it this time.
I made an all different mistake. All right. Let me think about this. I feel like I've made this mistake once before already. Come on. Yep.
This is more difficult than
I thought it would stop right. I thought it would stop at that up arrow. Right here.
Back to the drawing board.
That failed immediately. Why was this in my folder?
How could a patient be driven to such madness? And what about the rest of them? I gotta find a way to get inside their minds to see what makes them tick. It's the only way I'll understand. There's got to be a way.
That was rewarding. Oh. Well done, and what now? Well, if this holds the 7th guess formula, you look for another puzzle. Thank you, Tigor. This certifies that Annabelle Vollmer has completed the regular course of 3 years of theory and practice as prescribed at this institution. Huh. Oh.
Oh, you must be Dr. Richmond.
Hello, nurse!
Marcus Richmond?
Yes, but please call me Mark. Only my mother called me Marcus.
I'm Nurse Fulmer.
Get out of my office.
Call me Anna.
Very nice to meet you.
I see you found it. That's an authentic Stoff puzzle. They were rare enough when he first created them, but they're even harder to find these days. They were all burned or destroyed.
Stoff. Dr. Thornfield mentioned the name, but didn't say much.
Really? Must not have been much of a tour he gave you.
Let's just say we butted heads a little.
Old Evan has that effect on people.
Well, glad to hear I'm not the only one.
Oh, no. And to tell you the truth, it's nice that the two of you didn't get along. I've only been here a few months, but long enough to know that I didn't always approve of his methods.
Well, I don't plan on continuing Dr. Thornfield's research. It's old and outdated, and I think the patients deserve better.
I heard that, doctor!
Thornfield really didn't say much about Stoff?
No, barely even a word.
That's surprising. Virtually every patient here has been affected by that name.
Every single patient? I wouldn't even think that's possible.
Stoff was an entrepreneur. Built an empire designing dolls, toys, puzzles like that one. Then people started dying.
She's got a really nice watch.
The children who held the dolls, people who played the puzzles. They said the dolls, the toys were cursed, and then blamed Henry Stoff for those deaths.
That's absurd. I mean, that not even possible.
Yeah, there was a big recall. A bunch of souls got
Mentally
taken. That was
insane,
weird.
remember?
Her costume is
You make a fair
terrible, by
point.
the way.
So whatever happened to old Stoff?
He built a mansion up north, then vanished. Haven't heard a word from him since.
Well, I'd skip town too if it meant someone was coming after me with torches and pitchforks.
It makes sense. Nonetheless, that's what we're dealing with.
Can I play with
You'll
it?
hear a myriad of Stoff stories around here.
So, if I play this puzzle, will Stoff's curse get me?
At your own risk, Doctor. At your own risk.
But it's collectible, so don't put your
I'll leave you
fingerprints
be
all
then.
over it.
Before it gets me too.
Yeah, I've got actual work to do, Doctor. I'll see you later. An authentic staff puzzle.
This should be illuminating.
Anything to avoid actual work. Oh boy. I hate these.
It's wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance. Your brain works just like new, since you never use it.
I really hate these.
I'd ask a penny for your thoughts, but I'd get change back.
That's how it's done.
Congratulations, my dear player.
Send this coupon in
Solving
for a
this
free.
first of my special puzzles. Each puzzle will reveal to you a uniquely palpable piece. And
This
when you
has to be the same guy who
successfully
played
solve
Stoff in the Seventh
all
Guest. He
my
sounds just
clever
like him.
puzzles, these pieces themselves will come together, unite, to combine and form my greatest work.
It was a monster
Pinnacle
mash.
creation of my career. I'll have only you to thank. So please, I implore you, do continue with all my mischievous challenges, collecting, if you can, each critical component.
Gotta catch them all.
Participating in the celebration of my finest achievement, my magnum opus. I'll be hoping to meet you soon, dear friend. In the flesh, yours, Henry Stauff.
In the flesh? Bizarre thing to say. I wonder if there are any more of these puzzles lying around here.
He's addicted. Yeah, we find this artwork calms the patients. What the? Yeah! It's way too
Why would
close!
anyone put this here?
Huh.
Did you solve the puzzle?
I did. And I survived. Old stuff isn't gonna get me. Do you have any idea what this is?
It's a creepy doll.
Oh, yes. Dr. Thornfield took that away from patient Tad Gorman. Tad was obsessed with it, wouldn't stop clutching it. Thornfield believed that he'd be easier to deal with without it.
They actually went to great lengths to make
How
the
are you
lighting
supposed to build
match.
any rapport with a patient?
It's more
They
care in the
don't
filmmaking than I would have
interrogate
given them
something.
credit for.
Not really a way to build any trust.
Or that I would have expected, I
like
guess.
the way you think, Doctor. Tad is a special case here.
So I've been told. Have you been by to see him recently?
Thank you,
He was
Jensma.
asleep when I went earlier, and I'd like to meet him.
Come along. I'll introduce you.
She touched me. Toys. Toys.
Good afternoon, Tad.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I haven't touched myself.
Tad, remember how we told you that Dr. Thornfield would be retiring?
Yay! Oh.
This is his replacement, Dr. Richmond. He will be the new head doctor at this facility.
Don't mention his tie.
Hello, Ted. It's nice to finally meet you.
Tad, I know that the conditions here haven't always been the best.
I take it you agree. Well, Tad, I plan to change that.
I'm going to add a little pine
To
tree
begin
air
with, I
freshener.
believe I have something of yours. Does this belong to you?
My creepy doll.
I'll leave the two of you alone. I'll be right outside if you need anything, Doctor.
Okay.
You don't want to know what he does to that doll head.
Tad, I read your file.
No, you didn't.
I know Dr. Thornfield likes to believe you will be here forever. I doubt that's much of a secret to you. I plan to prove him wrong, Tad.
I like your
I want
board
us
game
to
that you
prove
made,
him
though.
wrong.
Yeah, the little board game in your
I
file.
want to show him. I want to show everyone that you can be healed. That you can live a life outside of these walls.
With your doll.
But
Yeah.
first, I need you to trust me, Tad. Can you trust me?
I want my lawyer. Tad, it's the hat. The patients are
What about this hat?
concerned. They've been
I'm led to
talking.
believe that the Stoff Mansion is a great source of trauma for you. I doubt that the best course of action to cure said trauma is to revisit the site. What?
That's insane.
It's better than breathing in the musty air here, wouldn't you say?
That is a
Tomorrow
terrible
we
plan.
Visit the Stoff Mansion.
I couldn't help but overhear what you said in there. Do you really think it's wise to take Tad out of this facility?
He'll be in a straitjacket.
There's a new study in mental health therapy called exposure therapy. The idea is you take a patient and expose them to the source of their trauma. By doing so, they can take control of their emotions and learn to build new memories.
Yeah, it was
Allowing
published in
them
the
to
DSM crap.
mentally redefine their traumas in a positive way?
Precisely.
I see the idea has merit, I do. But it's risky. What if something happened?
Well, isn't the risk worth the reward?
Thank you, a solid opinion, but boo your pun.
Anna, this is the step we've been talking about. Step in the right direction. The impact it could have on Tad. He'd be happier, healthier. Think of the impact on the rest of the patients.
Bad touch.
I see that, I do.
I need you to trust me, Anna. Do you trust me?
He's
Don't
creepy.
patronize me. I trust you, I do. I have faith in you. This could be wonderful for Tad. I can't wait to see the outcome.
This is a horrible idea. You ever see Shutter Island? It's like that. It's just it's not gonna work.
Nice to finally get out of there, huh?
I want to be a baker, Doctor. A baker.
Stop the car, quick!
Did you see that?
We totally were in a car
Hey,
just now.
wait.
And the plan falls apart. And he lost his first patient, but don't worry, we all get one.
Locked. Tad. Tad! Let me in. Don't do this, Tad.
Did you see the demonic
Guess I'll have
dog?
to find another way in.
Aha! What
One
the?
by one, everything will slide into place.
Are you kidding me? Another sliding puzzle?
It's wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance. Your brain works just like new, since you never used it.
Okay, the taunting is getting out of hand.
I'd ask a penny for your thoughts, but I'd get change back. Your gene pool doesn't have a deep end.
Nothing can stop me now. There. Got it.
And Tad beats my brains in with a club. Okay, not what I expected to see in a place like this. The Great Journey of Liza Goldstein. It's too low res, I can't make it out.
these articles. Absurd. How could any rational person believe these lies? How could an entire town believe this?
And he steals my car.
No, Tad, wait!
You left the keys in the car! Oh, God. Oh. Doc. I told you, told
Young
you,
fool.
told.
You should have known not to do something like this.
Something like this, like this,
Now
like
look
this.
what's happened.
Dad.
He's right. I've got to find Tad. I've got to bring him back. I've got to make things right.
This was not your greatest moment, Doc.
It was foolish to bring him here. Tad's not ready. I've got to get him back to the asylum before it's too late.
Really, no puzzle to get in the front door. I'm kind of surprised by that. Gaff was here. That's a great portrait. I'm not sure if I'm joking or not. Hey, it's me!
This is me. But how?
It can all be yours.
Oh, I get it.
Who said that?
Future
Show
generations
yourself.
hindered upon invention of video games.
What is
Juvenile
this?
delinquency, brain rotting rampant. Ah, the soundtracks are fighting. I'm stuck here. I can't get out.
There is a catchy tune at play here.
Huh? The left knob plays a tune. Perhaps moving each bar to the right staff will allow the right knob to match. Oh dear. There's no way. There's no way. There's just no way.
It's wonderful to see you're not letting
I
your
only made
education
one
get in the way of your
move.
ignorance.
There's no way I can do this at all. I can't, there's just no way.
I guess I need to start over. There is a catchy tune at play here.
What the? That puzzle's unbelievable.
Tad, there you are.
Eh.
You need to get back.
I'm not going back to a padded cell.
Tad, I made a mistake, and I'm sorry. I
You didn't
overestimated
restrain
myself
him
and
at all.
The impact this place would have on you. You're not ready for this. Tad, are you listening?
You shouldn't have followed me, Doctor. It's not too late if you leave right now. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Only I can stop what's here. Please, leave for your own sake.
Tad, if you don't come with me, it could cost me my job.
There's a lot more here to lose than just your job.
Whatever that is. Huh. Why did I do that?
Susan!
I have nothing to say about that. Or that.
Perhaps this phone still works.
3 circuits must be completed. Crossing electrical wires will destroy the phone. Can you give me an example? I'm not quite sure what it means by crossing wires.
You're one fuse short of a circuit.
Damn it, I'm a doctor, not an electrician. Perhaps this phone still works.
I'm just not sure where to start.
It's wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance.
That's the one.
Now I can call the police.
Hello, Dr. Richmond.
Who is this?
Oh, please. A hypothesis, Doctor. Whom might you think?
Stop.
Yes, very good. When I'd heard you'd been hired by the Asylum, Doctor, I knew you'd come here. You're a good man, a brave man, strong, driven, willing to help. And, Doctor, I need your help now more than anyone. I need someone with an appetite, that is, an aptitude in medical science, to help me restore my good name. You may have heard that some in our little community believe my toys have killed their children.
I mean, you killed two
That's
children. Does
absurd.
that make you a child?
Impossible.
Precisely. And you can help me prove that. In turn, I will help you. I can give you the recognition you so desire and so deserve. Just imagine the headlines, Doctor, the accolades, the awards.
How can I help you?
I trust you completely.
Well, you see, before the incident, I was building a very special new machine. It was to be my greatest work, but sadly, it was destroyed. The key pieces, the living elements, were lost and randomly scattered all about what remains of my house.
I am but a simple toy maker. Now assemble my death ray.
Those pieces, Doctor, and complete my machine.
But how?
Good luck, Doctor.
Wait.
What's the piano puzzle? How?
Stop? Damn, locked out again.
I may no longer be able to avoid the piano. I cannot go upstairs. It won't let me. Oh, you bastard. How did you disappear like that? Wait. Who were you? I really dread this puzzle.
There is a catchy tune at play here.
I could probably skip this puzzle. Hint. Yeah, I know that. I need to find a walkthrough or something. It's not that I can't do it, but it's that I just don't want to. And I have to write this down. Alright. I can find a pen.
It's wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance.
Went by too fast. I screwed it up already. And my pen is dry. Okay, there's no way I can do this. So, I think instead of boring you with trying to do this all night long, I will end the stream here. It was a good intro to the game, I think. There's nothing wrong with the puzzle. It's that it will take quite some time to do, and I don't think you want to sit here and watch me do it, listen to the same horrible tune over and over and over again for several hours. But this one will take quite a while to solve. Thank you, Mira. But I think until then, I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.